Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is time for the Adrian's Daily Dose. Time for us to get our day started off in positivity. Guess what? I'm on time. I did it. I'm on time. So, 7:45. I was here. I was ready. And I was on time. Great things are happening. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you? How was your weekend? What's up, Martin? How was your weekend? I was on time, Martin. All the way on time. It's going to be a good day. How was your weekend? How was everything going? What did you do? What goals did you accomplish? What did you manifest? What did you speak into existence? Man, I had a good weekend. I had a bump and a bruise, but I had a good weekend overall. My girls were with their dads, and I had a me day. Well, not technically a me day because I was with my niece. And I thank God for that because she and I, even though, we have a great relationship and everything, we really never hang out, so we got a chance to hang out on Saturday and run around for a while, and then when I got my sister, and so we just hung out for a minute before we went and got my sister, but we had a pretty good day. Cleaned out my car and everything, and I gotta go do it again today. That's crazy, but I am doing good. I'm doing great. I'm doing better than most. So I'm keeping that spirit up high because I want to, because I need to, because I must. I told y'all in these next 2 months, there's going to be some things that are changing and turning around. I got to get over whatever it is that's trying to hold me down and hold me back and keep me from being me, and to keep me from being happy, and to keep me from anything that's trying to keep me from anything. Right now, I am on a journey. I am on a mission to be able to get up and get over some stuff, man. Because right about now, man, it's some stuff, man. It's some stuff. Hey, hello. It's some stuff. So I got a big question, and I want to ask you a whole lot of stuff because, one, I've never had a 17-year-old before. I've never had a 16-year-old before. I've never had a 15-year-old before. This the one I got now is my first. And I'm trying my best to make sure that she don't go see Jesus before her time. But it's getting a little hard. So I need to know. I need to know. I need to know some stuff, Martin, because along this road, I'm finding out some stuff. And, I'm not saying that I was a perfect child. I'm not saying that. I don't think I gave my mama a lot of headaches, though. I don't really think I took my mama through half of the stuff this girl take me through. I don't believe I did. Now, if my mama get on here, we can ask her, but she probably won't because she's probably at work. But I'm going to ask her, did I at all take you through half of the stuff this child is taking me through, trying to be something other than herself? This is what I'm trying to figure out today, y'all. So I need to understand what is so good. Help me out, y'all. What is so good about being like other people? I really need to know that. I don't have an answer to that because I don't remember ever wanting to be like other people so much that I wanted to lose who I was. I don't remember going through that. And maybe I did, but I just don't remember. I just don't remember. Even with boys, they have identity crisis too. It's not just girls. Boys go through the same thing. So I'm just saying, as a teenager, what in the world is so big? What in the world is so alluring to you want to be somebody other than who God made you to be? Why is it so important, teenagers, to be able to fit in with some people that ain't doing nothing positive with their life, ain't building up to be nothing in life? All they do is drink and smoke and party and don't get me wrong, I'm not stupid. I know what the world likes. But I just don't understand or can grasp the concept of you stepping down from your straight A studenthood, from your positive vibes, from your sports and athleticism and beauty and positivity and all of this to go down to lower than the basement in order to fit in with some people that ain't going nowhere. Somebody, anybody, help me out. Because maybe it's me. Maybe it's not them. Maybe it's me. But I have never in my life ever remember wanting to be a part of that crowd versus the crowd that was doing things, making things happen, shaking things up, getting out of our own way, getting out of my mama house, getting my own car. I've never been that type of person that I just wanted to hang out with the lowlifes. And yeah, I said it and I meant it. That wanted to hang out with the lowlifes. That want a Friday brain and live off of everybody else's money. I'm not getting it. Now, Martin, I've had peer pressure in my life. I've had peer pressure, but it didn't last long. You want to know why? Because I decided that in peer pressure, I wanted more out of life. And I saw what the things that they were doing was doing to other people. Drinking was never anything I wanted to do. Why? Because I grew up in a household of alcoholics. So drinking was not one thing I wanted to do. Because everybody that I knew drank. And it was not sexy. It's not cute. The way that they look, the way that they act, the way that they were, I never wanted to be that. So they were my poster boards for abstinence and poster boards for not doing something. I watched people mess up their life. I watch people mess up their life, their marriages, their children, their jobs, everything for alcohol. I personally don't get it. Now, there's a lot of people that will disagree with me. Well, you never had a vice. No, it just wasn't alcohol. So it wasn't that I didn't have a vice. It just wasn't alcohol. It just wasn't smoking weed. That's just not what I wanted to do. Why? Because when I saw the people that did it, none of them had anything. None of them went anywhere. None of them ever did anything that made me want to say, oh, this looks like a good thing to do. Yeah. And I would rather be a nerd and not hang out with nobody and not do anything and not succumb to peer pressure than to turn around and take my straight A status and put it in a basement, all because I don't take 2 seconds to be able to think about what this is going to do to my life. What's the glamour in getting going somewhere? Being so messed up you can't stand up. What is the glamour in being so messed up that you can't do no, you can't think for yourself? Where is the glamour that you doing all this stuff that you can't remember what you did the next day? What is the glamour in being able to be so crazy that you don't know who you were with the day before? Where is the glamour in that? I know I'm going to get a lot of people who ain't going to like this video, but I don't care. She is 17. Where is the glamour in throwing away your life? Because you want to be popular? Listen, popularity was a thing when I was in school as well. But I did not value popularity over my morals, over my things I've been taught, over the things that I saw. But again, like you said, I understand. And again, being peer pressured into alcohol, drugs, sex, all of that stuff, I understand that it's out there. It's a part of what it is that you want to do. Because again, like I said, I'm not perfect by any means, but I avoided each and every one of those pitfalls. By being able to realize that's just not what I wanted to do. I didn't see the use in it. I still don't see the use in it now. I understand that drinking looks cute to some people. It's not anything that I actually looked for to do. It's just not because of what I grew up around. I mean, people take things individually because, like my aunt said, it didn't stop you from being a teenage parent. Sure enough, but it stopped me from being one. I saw teenage parents. I didn't want to be one, so I wasn't one. And I know it's according to the way that you think or the way that you believe or the things that you want to it's and I guess that's what's so frustrating about it with me. Not that I grew up in church. Besides church, I didn't want to do none of that. Why? Because I watched everybody that was around me throw away their lives. And I'm not talking about everybody, but I'm talking about the people that I was around. I watched them lose jobs because they couldn't pass a P test. Seriously? You two, man, really? This thing got you so hooked that you will sit back and let your life deteriorate? You let your life deteriorate over a drink? You let your life deteriorate over smoking? You let your life deteriorate over wanting to have a good time? You let your life deteriorate over wanting to be with some stupid people. And I said it and meant it. People who choose the right now aspect of life versus what's going to happen tomorrow. And then the dumbest part, and that gets me, Martin, is you know who your parents are. You know what your parents stand for and what your parents do. And yet, that never crosses your mind to say, I'm going home. I'm confused. I'm confused. It doesn't cross your mind to think, what if they find out? But I'm willing to take the risk in them finding out that I lost my mind, and I'm going to deal with the consequences when they come. Despite what I've been taught, I'm going to stop being who I am so I can be with these people so they'll like me. People you ain't even going to know in 5 years. Here's the worst part. When it's your family and they don't care enough about you to get you out because they want you to be like them. No matter how many warnings you get, they want you to be like them. They want you to do what they do. They want you to join in. They don't want to be able to be alone. They want your life to be the way their lives is. And it hasn't been that way up until now. But now you look like you're making it. Now you look like you becoming something. Now you look like things are going pretty good for you. Of course, the devil coming. Of course he is. Of course he coming for you. Do you not know who your mother is? Do you not know who your grandparents are? Do you not know the blessing and the anointing and the fact that you got something in you that he's trying to kill it before it gets out of you? Do you not understand that the devil gonna kill you that first chance he get? Because you're not paying attention. Because you're not listening. Because you're not looking. And you think it'll never happen to me. What is so glamorous about you not being who God called you to be? And you doing everything in your power to be opposite of what God called you to be. You're doing everything in your power not to be this perfect little person. Not to be what everybody thinks you should be. Not to be on the road to success. You're doing everything in your power. Sorry, y'all. Somebody's calling me. Somebody that I don't need to talk to. So now, my question, Loretta, is where's your self-esteem? Where's your self-worth? What have you not heard amongst all these years of being of teaching you that you're more than what you seem, and that you're better than what you look, what's around you, and that you should not be a product of your environment? You should not be a product of your environment. Why? Because you've been taught you cannot be a product of your environment. You're not being taught that. But the first thing you do when you get a little freedom, for all of you people, oh, you got them locked in the house and they gonna do this and they gonna do that. Oh, whenever they do this, and because you don't let them do nothing. For all of you people who got your big mouths, and I meant it. And all of you who got your opinions, and I meant it. Now, all kids need to live. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. That's not living. That is putting yourself on a path to dying every single day. And realize you got a God to answer to. Forget me. Forget me. You got a God to answer to. And he's way scarier than I am. And I'm not saying that God is a scary God, but listen, you got to reap what you sow. You got to pay for it. Because you know better. Do you not understand that things are worse for you when you do something against what you're supposed to be doing because you know better? You know better. What is your excuse? What you gonna say? I didn't know. Lies. Lies, 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 lies. You knew better. Oh, everybody can't do it. The devil is a lie. I did it. I'm no different than anybody else. But I made different decisions in my life because I saw the way that those decisions played out for other people. And for years, now I'm telling you, I'm not saying that I'm perfect, but for years, I lived my life trying to avoid the mistakes of other people. The reason why I didn't drink, because I grew up in a family of alcoholics. The reason why I didn't smoke, because I grew up in a family where everybody smoked. The reason why I didn't do drugs, because I grew up in a family where people did drugs, and nobody in any of these scenarios did anything with their lives. So again, that was my reason for staying away. Yes, they had the dare meetings. They had all of that stuff, but it wasn't that. It was my mindset to know that it wasn't even, and I'm not going to be totally honest, it wasn't even about God. It was not about God. It wasn't because I was in church. It's because I didn't want to live that life. In church or out of church, I didn't want my life to end up like that. That's why I chose opposite. That's why I chose to stay away from it. That's why I chose. I'm not trying to be funny. My mama was a teenage parent. But I didn't want to complete that. I didn't want to continue that cycle. I thank God that my mama was a teenage parent. You want to know why? Because if my mama wasn't a teenage parent, I wouldn't be here. I'm not saying that things don't happen. I'm not going to call it a mistake at all. It was a choice. So because she chose to become a teenage parent, because at any time she could have stopped it. She could have done something and I wouldn't be here. She could have done something and my sister wouldn't be here. She could have done something and my brother wouldn't be here. I'm not, look, again, I'm not condoning it either though. I'm not condoning it. But what I am saying is that it's a choice. And I chose to live my life different so I wouldn't have the same results as the people who did the stuff I was trying to avoid. I had peer pressure. It just didn't work because I had a different goal in mind. I wanted to be able to do something different. I wanted to have the testimony that I didn't have to go through that to be able to get through life. Who cares what people who I don't even remember are thinking about me? I couldn't tell you half of the people that I grew up with in high school that would have tried to get me to do things I didn't want to do. I couldn't tell you their names if you paid me. But yet, if I would have succumbed to the peer pressure, I would have had a vice or a habit or something bad carry me for the rest of my life, all because I didn't love myself enough to say no. And yes, I meant it. So when are you going to stop living your life according to people? When are you going to stop living your life outside of the way God told you to live it? When are you going to stop thinking that people's opinion of you is more important than the job God has for you? It's not just teenagers. These are adults too that are hiding behind somebody else because they don't want to step out on faith. Hiding behind somebody else because they don't want to do nothing. Hiding behind somebody else because they're too scared to fail. It's It's not just teenagers. And I'm not even saying it's not even me. I've been there, even as an adult, that I didn't want to be me because I was afraid of what people would say, how they would look at me, how they would think about me, what they thought that my story wasn't real. I don't got to lie about nothing, but I'm telling you, the way that I stood behind stuff because I didn't want to tell my story because of what people were going to say about me and going to come out and try to say opposite of what I know. And so for years, I didn't tell my story. And for years, I let people believe whatever they wanted to believe. I still do. Because guess what, Martin? At the end of the day, they didn't pay a bill at the address that I reside. And so now that I've gotten a lot more confidence, and I mean a lot more confidence, I don't care what you think, because you didn't live my life. And even if you were in it, you didn't live my life. You didn't see it the way that I see it. You didn't have the same focus that I had. You don't have the same memories that I have. You don't remember it the way that I remember it. You want to know why you don't remember it? Because you're not me. It is cold in this car. But listen, I was upset finding out a bunch of stuff. Upset and hurt. More than mad. Way more than mad. Mad ain't even in my vocabulary right now. Hurt, way more than mad. Because you're doing it on purpose. And I know when you know the word, and the word says that your foes are even in your same household. The devil don't care who he uses. Long as he uses somebody to try to stop your progress, to try to stop what it is that you're doing, to try to stop the impact that you're making in the world. It don't matter who it is. It could be your children. It could be your spouse. It could be that best friend. It could be your mama. It could be your daddy. It could be your cross-eyed cousin or your bow-legged uncle. It could be anybody. But when are we going to start standing up for being who we are supposed to be? When are we going to start standing up for ourselves? When are we going to start standing up for, even for the greatness that's on the inside of us? Instead of succumbing to what the world thinks we ought to be, which is dumb, stupid, and ignorant. That's what the world wants for you to be dumb. Not having any knowledge, ignorant, lazy, not trustworthy, shifty. Oh, but I only did, because somewhere in the word it says all liars. It didn't say some, it's all liars. All, not the ones that just tell little white lies. All, not the ones that just lied on the income tax. All, not the ones that just told, this story just to be able to get through government assistance. All liars is what it says. So for you to pick and choose ain't your job. You don't have that luxury to be able to pick and choose when God has told you no and you do it anyway. Because believe me, I've done it. Yes, I've done some things God didn't want me to do. That's how I got hurt. I told you I wasn't perfect. I might not have been a teenager, but I still wasn't married when I had her. So I'm telling you, I'm not saying that I'm perfect or I'm walking around stepping on clouds. It wasn't that. I'm just trying to understand. Because when I didn't know who I was, and I was looking for validation. So this is the thing. Okay, so I was looking for love. And felt that at that time that was a love that I was supposed to have. I'm just so in awe. I'm just in awe of a lot of the things that I've learned and I'm trying to wrap my head around it, Lo. I really am. But I can't. Because I know that we can do better. I'm not just talking about her. We can do better. And the only thing is that I'm not going to even let the devil try to make me think that I was a bad parent. Because, baby, listen, you might not have liked what I said. You might not have liked what I did. And the fact of the matter is that the way that I taught you was because it's the way that I believed. But because you decide that you going to be able to do whatever you want to do once you get out of my presence. That you can do what you want to do and you can have what you want. But all I'm trying to do is to save your life. I'm trying to save your life. You don't have to have every bump and bruise that life gives. You don't have to. It's a choice. The things that you do, there are choices that you make. It's a choice for you to get up and be happy. It's a choice for you to get up and be sad. It's a choice for you to mess up your life. It's a choice for you to be able to do better for yourself. It's a choice for you to be able to quit something. It's a choice for you to be able to start something. Anytime you do anything, it's a choice. But when you start making bad choices early in your life, what do you think is going to happen? Your life is going to follow the patterns and the choices that you made. And you messed up. Okay, own it. Mess up, own it. Actually, stop lying about it. Say what you did. Then get up and do something better. Don't hold yourself down because you made a mistake. One mistake. It's a mistake once. You do it after that, it's a choice. And even some things was not a mistake the first time. It's a choice because you got to do some thought processing before you actually make up in your mind that you're going to do it. So it's all choices. And it's about what choices you want to have in your life. But if you sitting back and wanting to experience every single thing that life has to offer, you're going to die before you get to everything that life has to offer. Get to the point that you love yourself enough to do better for you. I don't care what the crowd is doing. Do better for you. I don't care what your family is doing. Do better for you. And guess what? If you can show them a better way, then guess what? Maybe you can help somebody get out of where they are. Because you're trying to show them a better way. You don't have to do everything everybody does. You don't have to succumb to peer pressure. You don't. Don't tell me you do because I did it. And don't sit back and act like I'm anybody special because I'm not. I'm not in that aspect. I'm not nobody different. I just chose different things. I just chose different things. That's all I did. Is chose different. I didn't have a halo around my head just because I was growing up. I wasn't the part that I was set aside, just so people say, oh, well, you can't do this because of this. You can't do this. You can't. I already gave it to you. You got to go look. I already gave it to you now. Now, here's the thing. The choices that you make, of course, they all belong to you. They do. But please, stop making choices that's going to put chaos in your life. Stop making choices that is going to make you seem like you don't have a clue in your mind. Stop making choices that's going to cause you to have to repay stuff you should have never had to pay for in the first place. Stop it. Stop it. Make better decisions. It's not, this life isn't as hard as we make it, man. It's not. It's not as hard as we make it. I just want you to be able to live a better life because of the better choices that you're making with your life. Do you not understand how much more you can do when you're sober? How much more you can make happen when you're thinking straight? How much more you can make happen when you got a plan? How much better your life can be when you put things in order? Now, I'm not telling you everything's going to turn around in 24 hours. It can, but I'm saying that in the middle of everything that you're deciding to do, why don't you choose you for you to do better? So you can be an example for somebody. So you can help that next man, woman, boy, and girl get out of what you've been through. Come on. I need you to hear this. Because if you don't, you're going to make a decision that's going to end your life. Because you won't listen. You don't know how much time you have, and you don't know what's going to take you out. Some people took a drink, been drinking for years, they lived. Some people took one drink and died. Some people smoked one time and died. Some people made bad decisions to hang around a certain crowd and got shot in the crossfire. I'm saying this because it's happening. Not because I wish bad on anything or on anybody, but it's happening. Do you not understand how many great, promising college students that they were on their way to college, but they lost their life because they decided to hang out with their cousin? I meant it. They hung out with their cousin, and their cousin's still here, and they're dead because they decided to hang out with their cousin, something that they normally don't ever do. They stay out of the path of hurt and stuff. And then they decide, oh, the peer pressure, oh, they want me to go. They show up, and guess what? When bullets start flying, that's who they go get. Not the person selling drugs, not the person that's influencing, not the person that's raping, not the person that's murdering, not that person. They go and that bullet hit the person that had a promising life. Cousin, baby, you better keep on living your life and cut off the haters. That's what you do. Say what you want, cut off the haters and live your best life. I'm proud of you, man. I am so proud of you. I am so proud of you. But you got to get out of the environment to keep that mentality. You got to cut some people off, family or not, till you get yourself together. Make it happen, because you can. You've been doing great, and keep on doing it. Keep on doing it. Keep on making yourself a priority, sweetheart. You have to. You don't know how many things and how life could have turned out had you kept you first. Keep you first. Hey, mama. Yes. And that's how you be able to get up and get over, and how you get your life better, baby. It's going to get better. I promise you it's going to get better. Keep choosing you. Keep smiling. Keep changing your life. Keep doing better. Let people hate. Who cares? The people that are hating on you are normally people who ain't doing better than you. So don't worry about that. Shake it off and keep on moving, and keep on living your life. Change your life for the better, because you have something in you that's going to get you up and get you over. And you got something in you that's going to sustain you. And you got a testimony on the inside of you that you can show people. If I can do it, you can do it. Try to tell my daughter all the time, you don't have to succumb to peer pressure. You're doing that on your own. I did it. I know you can get over it. Just stay away from the people that's trying to pressure you. It's not really rocket science, people. I don't care if it's your sister. I don't care if it's your cousin. I don't care if it's your auntie. I don't care if it's your daddy. I don't care who it is. Make the right choices for your life. Make the right choices for your life, because nobody in this world is going to live your life other than you. Nobody in this world can do anything for you but you. It starts with you. You in the middle of it, and it's going to end with you. It's your life. But if the only thing that you can see is other people living it up for the moment, but you don't see them, you see them living it up on the weekend, and then on Monday they can't buy a tuna fish sandwich. They ain't got nothing. They don't have goals, dreams, or ambitions, and they living with somebody else. But you want to rock out with them on the weekend because they always having fun. Man, get some sense. And it may seem harsh, but it's harsh times. And when it comes to me and mine, I don't care what nobody got to say. How you feel about what I do. Let me tell you this. She graduating. Top of the class. In straight A's. Why? Because she can. Don't sit back and say, oh, well, let her live her life. Yeah, and I did that for a few seconds, and look how that turned out. So let me tell y'all something. Not only your children, but yourself. Put some goals out there. Put some dreams out there. Put some aspirations out there. Get so much going for yourself that you don't have time for peer pressure. Peer pressure is just not just for teenagers. Peer pressure is for people that's getting bullied into doing something that they don't want to do. Peer pressure, that's all it is. It's not just for teenagers. Adults get peer pressured. I had this other person that used to try to peer pressure me. Grown person. I was grown. She was grown. Peer pressure me all the time to drink. For what? I see what it's doing to you. I'm good. I don't have to. Why? Because I made that choice. And so all I'm saying is when you make your choice for you. And then you can rock it out and you can live it out and you can make it your best life. Because being able to do something sober, being able to remember what you did, being able to make plans, being able to get a job, oh my God, just the simplest things that can change your entire life by you being able to choose you for once. Choose a life you want. Don't sit back and let nobody else peer pressure you into doing something dumb like them. Look at their life. And then there are some people who are functioning alcoholics. And those are the people who can go out and do, whatever they do on the weekend, and then they come to work and they can be stellar people. But at the end of the day, people, you got things on the inside of you that ain't working right. Because you got stuff that's inside of you that's not supposed to be there. So you got to take your life inside and outside seriously. You got to take that. You're going to also leave that lineage to your children. It's a curse. It's a generational curse that we need to break. Poverty is not the only generational curse. Alcoholism is a generational curse. Being broke in the mind is a generational curse. Thinking that you're not good enough is a generational curse. Sadness and depression is a generational curse. And until you get up and start making up your mind to break that curse, you're going to continue to outlive and live the things that was already done before you. Come on, man. It happens. And even in your family, you got people that don't want to see you make it. Why? Because you're doing better than them. And I don't care, haters coming all shapes and sizes, baby. But be ready and be prepared to continue to live your best life despite what they say, despite how they make fun of you, despite how they talk about you, despite the way they make you feel, despite all of that. Get up and live your best life. Get up and change. And so you can show them that it's doable. Yes, baby, you better know it. You right. Because people won't mess with you once you start changing your mind. You are 100% right. But guess what? Those are the people that are a part of your past. And the people that you need to meet now, baby. Now the crowd that you need is the people with big minds. The people that are doing things. People that are making things happen. Not people that sitting on the porch talking about what they gonna do. But the people that's actually doing something. Come on. People that are actually doing something. So now your crowd got to change. When you're the smartest person in your group, baby, you need a bigger group. You need some people that's going to push you to better. Man, you're a young man. Gorgeous and everything. You can do more. You can do more. You are going to do more. Just keep your mind. Keep your mind in the right place, in the right position. Make better decisions for you. Man, gotta open up doors because you decided to change. Because you got up and got over that old man you used to be. It's no longer you. So now it's time for you to step into your greatness. And let them haters hate while you get your money. Let them haters hate while you get your life. Let them haters hate while you make the best of your life. Let them haters hate. Let them be mad at you. Let them say you changed. Let that be a testimony. All you got to do is say, if I can do it, you can do it. Yeah, I changed because I was dying. I was dying being like y'all. I was dying not being able to function in my mind. I was dying letting all this stuff on the inside of me tear me up from the inside out. And I know better. I know better. I know I'm a better man than this. I know I'm a better woman than this. I know I'm a better person than this. And I can do better. So it's time for me to do better. It's time for you to have better. One of the things my mama called you, I'm talking to my cousin now, y'all. My mama called you bank. And the reason why, all the greatness, man, that you got on the inside of you, I don't care what it is. When you get your mind right to do something, whatever it is that you're going to make up your mind to do, it's going to make you prosperous. When you get your mind right to do it, it's all it takes. You on the right path to greatness. You're great, man. On purpose. Be great on purpose. And just let whatever it is that's going to be put into your life, be put into your life so that you can stand up to be that man you've always known you are. Now, for everybody else, be who you're supposed to be. Stop succumbing to what the world wants you to be. They ain't got, man, they might have things here and there, but they don't have anything that's going to secure their soul. It's temporary. All that is temporary. But what you do in the interim of who God made you, when you stand before him and tell him, man, I ain't do nothing with what you gave me because I didn't think you was real. I ain't do nothing with what you gave me because I decided to drink. I didn't do nothing because, again, you ain't going to be able to lie. I ain't do nothing with what you gave me because I didn't think I could. I will go out of my way now. That's why I'm going out of my way now, Martin. To be able to tell the world, man, I didn't think I was nothing at first, but once God put in me that I'm better than this, that I can do more than this, that I can encourage people and I can help the nations, I've been doing just that. Come on, man. It's time for you to be able to look at yourself through God's eyeglasses. Well, God don't got glasses, but through God's eyes. Look at yourself how God sees you. Do you not understand how powerful you are? Do you not understand how amazing you are? Do you not understand how strong you are? Do you not understand how worth it you are? You're worth it. You are greater than your fears. You are stronger than your apprehensions. You are better than that. I'm going to tell you, as soon as you start realizing, everything in your life will fall in place. Once you start realizing who you are, your life will get better. When you start doing what you're supposed to be doing, your life will get better. Don't let nothing and nobody hang on to you from your past. Because guess what? It's just going to take you right back to it. I don't care what they say. If they not changing like you, they don't need to be around you. Family or not. You know I love you. And I always want to tell you the truth. I don't care who it is. Don't let nobody make you feel bad for growing up. Nobody. And if you got people that's willing to talk about you rather than help you, you already know. Cut the cord, baby. Cut it. Because you need some people that's going to encourage you, to inspire you, to grow you, and to help you be the man and or woman you're supposed to be. Time is short, man. Every people dropping dead like flies. Time is too short for that. Your lifespan, you don't know when your last day will be. So you should live your life the best of your ability. Rock out what you got on the inside of you. Rock out that gift. Y'all got to go, man. Alice got to go to school. I love y'all to life. Like this, share this comment. Let somebody else be encouraged. But remember, you are worth it. And you don't have to be what people say. Be what God says. And it could be just you being the best version of yourself. Changing your mind so you can change your life. You change your mind, you can change your speech. Change your mind. You can change everything about you. You can change your income. You can change your outcome. And you can do it. You can do it. And whenever you feel like you can't get over that and know that you can do it, I'm here to encourage you. I'm here to make you know that you are possible. You are greater than you've ever been. So step into your greatness, man. And let life show you how good it really can be. Let God show you what you really can do. You know, baby, I'm so very proud and so very happy that you have become and got back to who you really are. I'm so proud of you. I'm proud of you, man. I really, really am. And I want you to do more. I want you to be able to do what you can. And man, I'm ready for you to make that nickname possible. I'm ready for you to get that lifestyle you deserve. Whatever it is in you, it's something in you that you can do. Listen, y'all, go out there and have a great day today. Enjoy your Monday. I got a lot of stuff to do today, y'all. I don't get an oil change and everything. I got a lot of stuff to do. So I need to get off of here so I can go do my business. And listen, love life, love God, love you enough to be who God called you to be, all right? Remember, radio broadcast is on Wednesday, 10:30 Central Standard Time. It's called Making Wealth Real Broadcast. And if you want to be a part of it, or you want to help me out with it, or you want to be a supporter, or you want to do a commercial, reach out to me. Cash App is $The Radio Live. So I'll be on there live on Wednesday morning. Love y'all to life, man. Go out there, make it happen, because you can. You are possible, baby. Just know that you are. Work that gift that's on the inside of you. You can do anything. You can have anything. Again, you can have what you say. So watch what you say about you. I love y'all. Have a great day, everybody.